Hey guys, how's it going? Good morning. This morning I really did not want to wake up. I had an alarm for 8:30. All three alarms go off. It's 8:45 and I fall asleep until like 9:10. So today was a real struggle, but forced myself to get out of bed and take a cold shower. It's day three of my punishment since my backstory is I got into a car accident and backstory before that. Like literally a day or two before, I had grown this account to $6,300 and I lost it all in a single day, a day before my accident. So that, like a bunch of bad things, and they were all my fault. So my punishment to myself for or trading very poorly, I guess I can say, is to cold shower so I can practice self-discipline. And man, do I gotta tell you, practicing self-discipline is really hard, but it pays off because it feels good to do something that you didn't want to do and you did it anyways. It gets a lot of stuff done that you didn't think you'd be able to do. Now, anyways, it is 9:30, so we're gonna be checking this out. Yesterday was a pretty good day. Got my coffee here, and we're gonna try to grow this account. My goal for today is $150 because we're right over 3,000, and the goal for 3,000 is to make 150 bucks a day. Trying to sorry, trying to gain about 5% of my account every day. So, all right, I'm looking at the 5-minute chart here. So we have a downtrend that breaks, creates the uptrend that we saw yesterday. We traded that. Well, half of it. I should have stayed in because probably would have um probably would have gotten double the profits if I waited. But we did really good. Doesn't matter. Looks like a stable uptrend. So trying to see if there's any indication of a downtrend, but doesn't seem like it. So what we're gonna do is go to the 30-minute time frame. I don't know why, but I feel like this has been trading interestingly. The the trade yesterday felt like it wasn't that big, but I just on the 30-minute I saw this and it moved. One contract made us $1,000 or a little bit above that. So that was a pretty crazy experience yesterday. I made sure to double check. I was like, we're trading the micro Nasdaq, right? Yep, micro E mini. The other one you need like probably a 10K account to start with, I would say. So it breaks that. Well, see, we're in an interesting spot here. I'm looking at the 30-minute and it's coming. There's definitely something going on here. So I'm gonna put a line on it. Well, guess I have to do it on the minute time frame. This is the one thing I don't like about Trade of It. Mm, Since we know, since we know off of this line, it kind of reaches this point. Actually, I'm gonna go all the way over. I think that's, well, alright, so we're making, let's take a look at our other indicators. Hmm. Looks like we're on the low side of there's pretty low buying volume, so there's probably just not a lot of sellers. So since we're on an uptrend today, I'm going to be looking to place buys. We're going to wait for a good entry. You can see there's even lower selling volume. It kind of picked up a little bit here, but it's back down. But you can see that it looks like we're about to switch over to the other side. So I just don't want to trade that because the probability is higher for it to go up. Looks like we have decent activity today. It's been nothing but up recently. That's crazy. The Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, Alphabet, as in Google, Meta, all of these guys are up. But the only problem is they can only grow. Usually you only see like a 3% gain per day. So this makes sense that we're gonna see um a drop.
Order filled.
Oop, I don't like that. Just not sure how big it's gonna be, you know? I think we'll put that right there. Okay, so we're seeing stuff at the bottom. We're probably gonna have a little bit more decline. If it breaks this point right here, wait for it to break it. Well, if it does. Okay, I think we're gonna bounce off of that point. So I'm gonna be careful.
Stop filled.
If we don't, it's okay. But we made a little bit of profit. We made $12. Um, we're gonna wait for it to pull back. If it does, I don't think it will. Just let it do its thing. Hmm. I think a key element to have is this money flow oscillator. I was able to see what was gonna happen yesterday with just looking at this. Like it's one of those indicators where you don't even need the chart to place trades. Like you can make money just off of this. Just off of this. Sorry. Okay. So waiting for this candle to close. So my guess here is we're reaching the top end of what we're gonna see for the day because look how far, well, I guess it's not that far, but 3% gain is pretty crazy, but without any kind of much of a pullback, you know? Hmm. It looks like I think I'm gonna place a buy
Order
here.
filled.
Still creating higher lows and higher highs, so that's why. Except that it's not really moving that much, so it's telling me that there's not a lot of people who are pushing this up right now. It's people holding, maybe. Let's see what happens. Just finding a better price to buy at, you know? See what happens. Well, again, I think unless this formed a lower high for a downtrend, it's really fighting here. This is kind of what I like to see though. This is what makes it interesting, what makes it fun. Because this is really just a video game. It's a video game of probabilities. Sellers are still, come on, come on. They're fighting. They're really fighting. I see this as a low risk trade because we're going to be risking like 50 bucks to make a pretty significant gain because if we wait, it'll go on an uptrend for a while if it does get out of this. Looks like we're going to be all right. Just got to get out of that little area. Yeah, there we go. So we should start seeing some buying volume. That's what I like to see. It's looking good. It's looking good for us. Coffee tastes pretty good this morning. Oop, come on. Keep going. New candle. Oh, that's a lower high right there. Make sure it breaks through that. Okay, we're good. I was a little worried for a second. Once I see this go down by like half volume, we'll place another buy in. So we're probably gonna skip drop soon. I have a little chilly now. What's your own life for so long? You feel like you're immune to cold temperatures for a while. Alright. Alright, we're coming close to a switching point, so I'm gonna be looking to get out of this. If it drops that far, then yeah.
Stop filled.
We're up to $208 for the day. We'll watch it, see what it does. Maybe we'll trade something else. Just trying to mitigate my risk as much as possible because this is really at a point where it should be switching sides. Because if you remember, I said every 30 minutes it seems like it switches. Let's see if we can show it. So we have some kind of uptrend around here, around 6 in the morning, and then about 43 minutes, it starts a downtrend for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then 7 a.m. to 8:11, an uptrend, 8:11 to 8:50. So it seems like we're gonna be going down for a little bit after this. It's just my intuition. Hmm. waiting to see if it creates another uptrend. Mm, I would put in a sell order, but I don't know, man. Something's telling me not to do it, so that's good. Follow your gut. That's something I was lacking in doing last week. Should have placed a buy-in for that one. Hmm. We'll see what happens at 10 o'clock. It looks like we're getting some weakness from, well, from both. People are exiting. They're closing out before 10 because when 10 comes around, there's sometimes market manipulation. There's a lot more volume of new people coming in, probably from a different time zone. So it just a lot of people don't like it. Um, is that what if
Order
I
filled.
put a thing in here? Because that looks like someone's selling, but I'm not sure. I might be wrong, but I'm only risking a little bit. It looks like it was gonna drop, so see if it grows in volume or not. It's okay, it's a small risk. Well, come on, keep going. If this keeps growing, we'll see another one of these before we have another pull. I don't know if it's gonna keep going though. Mhm. Looks like come on, if you don't break through this, it's gonna go up. If it doesn't do this, it's going up. Okay, looks like we're gonna be, oh, we got 3 minutes until 10, so we should probably exit this. I don't know, just an intuition of mine. Um, can you fall one more time for me, please? Yeah, no,
Stop filled.
it's okay. We took a small risk, $35, I think. You see you could see it happening, I hope, playing through your mind. That was a, it was a low risk trade, but it was also just betting on the fact that it's gonna reverse the probabilities aren't high for that. But it's okay. Let's see what happens at 10, because could be somebody who just sells a lot. It seems like the 9:30 market sets up the trend for the next market. So when I turned my account in 6,000, I was watching for 10 o'clock manipulation where people around 9:45 you would see a downtrend start to form after maybe a small pullback of falling for so long. And then it would set it up perfectly for the 10 o'clock people to just short the hell out of it. We got 30 seconds. All right, let's see what happens. We got 4 seconds. Three, two, one. Um, Yeah.
Order filled.
All right. Let's watch it grow. Hopefully. We're at a switching point here, so it's either gonna fall a little bit more and then go, or I don't know. We'll see what happens. Fairly confident
Order
in this
filled.
one, so I'm gonna place two buy orders and put a stop underneath this point right here, so we can probably lose the same amount, but uh, gain double the amount if we're right. Oh, this is why. Okay, I didn't see. I looked at the 5 minute chart, see what we're looking at, and there's a peak. Remember from yesterday when it went crazy for a little bit, and then I don't know if you saw, but it dropped after. I don't know. We're reaching that peak right now, so it's gonna have some resistance. I don't think it's gonna have a lot because it shouldn't be a real resistance spot because it's just like I don't know. It was pretty quick, but we'll see. Right here is what I'm talking about. Let's see if it breaks. Oh, glitch for a second. Those are always scary because anytime a market manipulation happens, it'll glitch up for a second and then you'll just see it somewhere random. So many they buy, it's insane. Ooh, so this is looking good if we can get past that point right there. So it looks like let's see what happens. Let it grow, let it grow. See, we've already made our money for the day. So whatever's on top of this is just it makes me happy. And we're not gonna lose all of our money if we lose out on this trade anyway, so just let it grow. If it does, happy. If it doesn't, happy. I guess we'll just watch it from over here because this is really what matters. Gonna be greedy. So now we most definitely have at least a little bit of profit here. It's kind of relieving when you have your stop above your buy position, or vice versa. Just makes everything feel a lot better. Yeah, so
Stop
we just
filled.
stopped out, but it's okay. We made out with $245.90 today. It's a pretty good day. It's $60 away from doubling what we wanted for the day. So yeah, we're at 4%. There's no way this is gonna hold forever. I haven't seen 4% in a long time, unless we're talking about shorting. So yeah, we'll call it a day. $245. Let's go.